ladies, Irina here with another Facebook tip for you. Today I am going to teach you how to set up an event on Facebook. Now, Facebook changes their rules and the way their events work very often, so this is the latest way to do this. And I want to say that I always create all of my events on a computer and not on my phone, because the computer gives you a ton more functionality and availability and makes it super easy to create events quickly and easily. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get into your Facebook and you're going to go into your events. Just a quick informational thing about this section. First of all, your birthdays are right here to make it super easy for everybody to wish everybody a happy birthday. You have all of the events that you were ever invited to right here. You have an invite section here. These are the events that you are invited to, but you have not answered yet. And what's interesting is that Facebook just changed the setting so that instead of saying going, maybe, and decline, you now have interested, going, and ignore. And interested is basically what the maybe button used to be. Going is saying, yes, you're definitely going. And then ignore is basically what the decline button used to be, just so that you know. It's a little change in wording. And then hosting, this is where you're going to find all the events that you are personally hosting. So those are the events that you have set up or you are a host of in some way. Somebody made you a host. You can see things in this type of format. You can also view things in a calendar format. This makes it easier to go to past events if you want to. And obviously you can see some past events as well. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to create a dummy event. This is going to be the event that you're going to use every single time that you create future events, because Facebook has a really great, easy way to create the same event over and over and over again. So we're going to click Create. We're going to make this a private event because we always want to make sure that you are creating an event that's private for your hostess and her friends, unless they have specifically asked for you to make it a public event. You're going to name this event. Because this is a dummy event, I want to name it something super easy and simple that I can change quickly. So I just name it star star. You're going to leave the location blank. The date and time of this dummy event will always be the last date of the year. Because we're already at the end of 2015, if you do not have an event already scheduled, let's go ahead and just pick the last day of 2016, which is December 31st. And we're just going to leave the time. It doesn't really matter because you're going to be changing that. In the description, you're going to put the verbiage that you usually use when you create an event. I know that a bunch of people have posted their verbiage. Jen Roy's post and Dropbox for the descriptions that she puts into her events is stellar. And if you would like to see mine, you can go ahead into the YouTube video comment section or description section, and I will actually post the information that I post into my section here. And then I always click that guests can invite friends. And then you're going to go ahead and create the event. When you create the event, what it's going to do is obviously create this event for you. Now, I leave the picture section blank because I always like to change the picture for all of my events. But if you have the same exact cover photo for every event that you schedule, go ahead and add a photo here. Now, we're going to go back to my original dummy event so that you can see how this actually works. We're going to scroll all the way down to my dummy event. Ooh, let me just make sure which one's which. Ooh, gosh. This one is. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is my event, and as you can see, it's got no picture on it. It has the last day of the year in 2016, and it has my verbiage. Now, if you have your name or your business page that's on Facebook in here, make sure that you set it up when you edit the event or when you set up the event to actually tag it, because you want people to be able to click on it and be able to see it. And obviously, if you have your email address or your website in here, you want that to be clickable as well. So just make sure everything is correct. Make sure all of the information here is correct. And then when you are ready to set up an event, you are going to click these 3 buttons right here, and you're going to do copy event. Yay! Facebook makes it super easy. Again, we're setting up a private event. I'm going to set up the event, and I'm actually really setting up a party. So this is Dana's Buzzing Girls Night. And I always have the same name for all of my events when I first start out, so that way I know when I'm changing the names of the events to get the notifications to pop up for people where I am in the changing of the names. I'm going to go down and I'm going to add her address. Okay. And I'm going to add her date, which in this case is, this is the only time that it's a little inconvenient because you're changing everything like that. I'm going to change the time to when we had agreed upon, and there we go. And again, guests can invite friends, and I do want my guest list to be shown, and I'm going to create the event. There we go. Boom, and now it's created Dana's party. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a photo, and I'm going to upload it from my computer. I have a folder in my computer with all my pictures that I use for cover photos. And I'm going to use that one. Quick and easy. Make sure you click Save Changes, otherwise that cover photo will not be saved. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in, make sure everything is set up correctly that you want, and then you are going to edit this event and add your hostess as a hostess. There we go. Awesome. And save. Now, it's going to tell you that once you do that, that your hostess is not going to become a hostess until she clicks yes. And so what I do is after I do that, I go ahead and private message her with information that I've already set up her event and to go ahead and set things up and everything that she needs to know about her event. And this is a quick and easy way to set up all your events. Now you're done. She's set up. Everything's good. I will have the verbiage for what I send the hostess in the description section as well. And now you can just go back to your upcoming, to all of your things, and set up the next event by going back to your dummy event and keep doing that over and over and over again. Now there is no copy feature on your phone, which is why I always do this in my computer. If you have any questions for me, please make sure to comment below. And obviously, if you're watching this on on YouTube, please make sure to click subscribe. Thanks so much.